When we talk about the wonders of Australia, why, what comes to mind? A continent brimming with paradisiacal beaches, vibrant cities, or perhaps the iconic outback, where untamed wilderness stretches as far as the eye can see. In this video, we are going to explore all of this and much more. Australia is a country that surprises at every turn, and today we are going to dive headfirst into this unique world. Australia is home to approximately 25 million people and is famous for its breathtaking landscapes and immense biodiversity. Did you know there are more kangaroos here than people? And that the country is one of the world's leaders in quality of life, with a remarkably high Human Development Index. Located in the southern hemisphere, Australia covers an entire continent, surrounded by the Indian and Pacific Oceans, and is renowned for its wide range of ecosystems, from tropical rainforests to vast deserts. Let's get straight to the point. What will you find here? To start with, the vibrant city of Sydney, where the iconic Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge are only the beginning of a city bursting with culture and fun. Next, we travel to the Great Barrier Reef, the largest reef system on the planet, a true underwater paradise. And of course, Uluru, the sacred monolith that changes colour at sunset and holds thousands of years of Aboriginal history. Each of these places offers a unique experience that together make up the true wonders of Australia. But this is just the beginning. Throughout this video, we will reveal little-known curiosities, such as the fact that Australia has more than 10,000 species of spiders and is the world's largest exporter of medicinal opium. And there's more. Australians are world champions when it comes to gambling, with an average annual spend of about $1,000 per person. Fascinating, isn't it? So, if you are looking for unforgettable destinations, a rich culture, and breathtaking nature, stay with us until the end. We will share exclusive tips and show you an Australia that goes far beyond the picture postcards. Want to know why Australia is one of the world's most coveted destinations? We are going to show you every detail and make you feel as if you are right here with us. Get ready for a journey full of discoveries. We begin our journey in Sydney, a city pulsing with energy and diversity. With more than 5 million inhabitants, Sydney is famous for its quality of life and sunny climate. Around the iconic Sydney Opera House, a masterpiece of architecture and one of the world's most vibrant arts centres, the city sparkles. Just steps away, the Harbour Bridge rises over the harbour, offering panoramic views of Sydney. A must for adventurers who can even climb the bridge. Just imagine the sensation of being at the top, with the city's skyline stretching out all around you. And it's impossible to talk about Sydney without mentioning its stunning beaches. Bondi Beach, with its perfect waves for surfing and laid-back vibe, is practically an Australian postcard. Manly Beach, on the other hand, offers a calmer experience and is accessible via a ferry ride across the bay, providing spectacular views of Sydney's skyline. There, you can explore marine life at snorkeling spots or follow trails along the coastline. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy traditional fish and chips. Sydney's gastronomy is a reflection of its multiculturalism. From fresh sushi to authentic Thai dishes, the city is a paradise for anyone who loves to try new flavours. Darling Harbour is a fantastic spot for dining with a stunning view, and the Sydney Fish Market, one of the largest seafood markets in the world, is a must for seafood lovers. Next stop, the spectacular Great Barrier Reef along the coast of Queensland. This is the largest reef system on the planet, stretching for more than 2,300 kilometres, so vast that it can be seen from space. Considered one of the 7 natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef is a haven for divers and marine life enthusiasts. In its crystal clear waters, you will find an astonishing variety of species, more than 1,500 species of fish, as well as sea turtles, rays, and even friendly sharks. Diving here is like entering a world of vibrant colours, where silence is broken only by the sound of tiny bubbles and the movement of the reefs. The reef is also home to coral gardens with more than 400 species, each with unique shapes and colours. Swimming among them, you might spot everything from tiny clownfish to the majestic Napoleon wrasser. If diving is not your thing, there are other ways to explore. Glass-bottomed boats allow you to glimpse the ecosystem without getting wet, and even helicopter rides reveal the reef's beauty from above, showing off different shades of blue and green. Beyond its beauty, the Great Barrier Reef protects Queensland's coast, acting as a natural barrier against storms. Scientists and environmentalists study the reef to understand how these fragile ecosystems survive. Experiencing this incredible place reminds us how important it is to preserve it for future generations. We now head to the heart of the country, where Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, rises majestically from the Australian desert. This sacred monolith, located within Uluru National Park, stands at more than 350 metres tall and has a circumference of around 9 kilometres. Uluru is far more than just a rock formation. It holds deep spiritual significance for the local Aboriginal peoples, especially the Anangu, who have considered it a sacred site for over 10,000 years. What makes Uluru even more fascinating are the colour changes that occur throughout the day, particularly at sunrise and sunset. The rocks shift through a palette, ranging from vivid red to orange, and even shades of purple, creating an almost magical atmosphere that seems as if it were taken from a painting. Many visitors gather to watch the sun illuminate the monolith, an experience that uniquely connects you with nature. Beyond admiring its beauty, you can also explore the surrounding area, where guided trails reveal caves, ancient rock art, and stories passed down through generations by the Anangu. Each trail reveals more about the culture and spiritual importance of Uluru, offering insight into the rich cultural heritage that defines this extraordinary place. Melbourne, Australia's cultural capital, is the perfect destination for those seeking a vibrant atmosphere bursting with personality. Famous for its street art, the city transforms alleys and walls into open-air galleries. One of the most iconic spots is Hosier Lane, where the walls are covered with incredible graffiti that is constantly changing, reflecting the creativity and dynamism of local artists. But Melbourne is not just about urban art. The city is also renowned for its charming cafes and a coffee culture that rivals the world's best. Here, you will find passionate baristas, exotic coffee blends, and a scene that celebrates the ritual of enjoying a good cup of coffee. And we can't talk about Melbourne without mentioning its infectious sporting energy. The city hosts the Australian Open, one of the 4 Grand Slams in tennis, attracting the best players and fans from around the world every January. Melbourne is also home to the Formula One Grand Prix, held in Albert Park, where crowds gather to feel the excitement of the races. Beyond these renowned events, sport is part of Melbourne's daily life, with Australian rules football AFL being a true local passion. Melbourne's multiculturalism is evident in its events and festivals, such as the Melbourne International Comedy Festival and the Moomba Festival, which bring a wide range of cultural expressions for every taste. These events make Melbourne a unique place, where art, sport, and culture live in perfect harmony, creating an atmosphere that enchants all who pass through. If you love exploring new cultures, discovering surprising curiosities about countries and cities around the world, and are always in search of the next story to amaze you, then this channel is for you. Like, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you never miss any of our content. And if you know someone who also loves to explore the world, share it with them. Let's turn every video into a new adventure together. In northern Queensland, we encounter the fascinating Daintree rainforest, one of the oldest tropical rainforests on Earth, with more than 180 million years of history. This magical place is a true natural treasure, harbouring rich biodiversity and unique ecosystems that seem straight out of a prehistoric scene. Here you can walk along trails winding between giant trees, some over 50 metres tall, and encounter plants found nowhere else on the planet. The Daintree is also home to several exotic species, such as the cassowary, a peculiar and colourful bird that resembles an ostrich, but with a wild Australian twist. The forest, which stretches all the way to the coast, meets the Coral Sea, creating a stunning contrast between the lush green vegetation and the blue waters. The Daintree is also known for its saltwater crocodiles, which can be spotted on boat trips along the Daintree River. These imposing reptiles, some reaching up to 7 metres in length, are the true kings of this untouched environment. Visiting the Daintree is an experience that connects you with nature in its purest form, allowing you to explore one of Australia's most preserved and inspiring regions. It's an unmissable adventure for nature and wildlife lovers. Next, we continue to the iconic Great Ocean Road, one of the most scenic drives in the world, stretching for around 240 kilometres along Australia's southern coast. Built after the First World War by returning veterans, the road is actually a memorial dedicated to Australian soldiers. As you wind your way along the route, every curve reveals a new and stunning vista, with the Antarctic Ocean stretching to the horizon and rugged cliffs shaped by the power of the sea. The road also passes by several hidden beaches, ideal for those who want to stop, feel the salty breeze, and watch the waves crash against the rocks. The highlight of any trip along the Great Ocean Road is undoubtedly a visit to the 12 Apostles, impressive rock formations that rise from the water like natural sentinels. Despite the name, there are currently only 8 of these limestone towers, as erosion from wind and sea has slowly claimed some over time. These columns, which reach up to 60 metres in height, change colour throughout the day, from golden hues in the morning sun to reddish orange at sunset. It's a surreal experience, as if time stands still while you admire these colossal rocks contrasting against the restless sea. Beyond the 12 Apostles, the Great Ocean Road passes by other natural attractions such as Loch Ard Gorge and London Arch, each with its own unique history and beauty. Along the way, there are also small coastal towns like Lorne and Apollo Bay, where you can stop to explore charming cafes, walking trails and beaches. It is a journey where both the road and the destination are equally impressive, making the Great Ocean Road an unmissable experience in Australia. The Australian outback is a world apart, with its arid landscapes that seem to stretch on forever, and a night sky so clear you feel immersed in a sea of stars. In the midst of this desert, we find Coober Pedy, a town that is quite literally an underground oasis. Due to the intense heat, which can exceed 40 degrees Celsius during the summer, many of Coober Pedy's residents have built their homes underground, where the temperatures are cooler and more comfortable. These cave houses offer a unique experience, with cool and even sophisticated interiors, in stark contrast to the harsh environment outside. Coober Pedy is also known as the opal capital of the world, a gemstone that was first discovered in the region at the beginning of the 20th century. The town flourished with opal mining, and to this day, many visitors come here to try their luck and find their own precious stone. In addition to the underground residences, You will also find churches, shops, and even a hotel built beneath the earth. Walking through the streets and exploring these structures feels like being on a set from a futuristic film where the town has perfectly adapted to the extreme conditions of the Australian desert. Coober Pedy is a true example of ingenuity and resilience in the heart of the outback. On Australia's west coast, we come across Perth, a vibrant and sunny city, famous for its spectacular beaches and laid-back atmosphere. Perth has a prime location beside the Indian Ocean and is known for its sunny weather, with more than 300 days of sunshine per year. A true paradise for those who love outdoor activities. Cottesloe Beach is one of the most popular beaches, where both locals and tourists come to enjoy the crystal clear waters and stunning sunsets. Furthermore, Kings Park offers a panoramic view of the city and is a great spot for walks and picnics, with beautiful gardens and trails that stretch for kilometres. Just a few kilometres from Perth lies the enchanting Rottnest Island, a destination that looks as if it were taken from a postcard. The island is home to the friendly quokkas, small marsupials known as the world's happiest animals. These charismatic creatures are famous for their cheerful and curious expressions and are found only in a few areas of Western Australia. Rottnest is also a popular destination for cycling, diving and snorkeling, with more than 60 beaches and 20 secluded bays offering calm waters and abundant marine life. Perth and Rottnest Island are a true invitation to explore the natural beauty of Western Australia. Whether on the city's beaches, where the ocean meets the golden sand, or on Rottnest's trails and coves, this part of Australia is perfect for those seeking adventure and moments of connection with nature. Tasmania, an island of breathtaking natural beauty, is the ideal destination for those seeking untouched landscapes and a unique cultural experience. Located to the south of the Australian mainland, this charming island is home to the renowned MONA, Museum of Old and New Art. Opened in 2011, Mona stands out for its innovative design and provocative collection, which boldly and intriguingly mixes contemporary art with ancient relics. The museum was created to challenge and provoke visitors, offering a unique and immersive experience. The museum's location itself, on the banks of the River Derwent in Hobart, adds an even more fascinating dimension to the visit, with stunning views and underground installations that amplify the impact of the artworks. But Tasmania goes far beyond its artistic side. The island is a paradise for ecotourism, with nearly half of its territory protected by national parks and nature reserves. Here, you will find trails that lead through ancient temperate forests, snow-capped mountains, and secluded white sand beaches. Cradle Mountain Lake. St Clair National Park is one of the most famous destinations, with mountainous landscapes, crystal clear lakes, and a variety of unique wildlife, including the iconic Tasmanian devil. In addition, the Bay of Fires, with its reddish granite rocks and pristine beaches, is the perfect spot for those looking to connect with nature and unwind amid spectacular scenery. Exploring Tasmania is to experience a harmonious contrast between the provocative modernity of Mona and the serenity of untouched landscapes, making this island a truly complete destination. In northern Australia, Kakadu National Park is a natural and cultural gem, covering nearly 20,000 square kilometres of stunning landscapes and a rich Aboriginal history. This park is famous for its ancient rock paintings, which date back more than 20,000 years, providing a unique window into the culture and traditions of the Aboriginal peoples who have inhabited the region. In Ubir and Nourlangie, you will find detailed murals depicting hunting stories, myths, and legends passed down from generation to generation. Each painting is a living expression of cultural heritage, telling stories that still resonate with local people. Beyond its cultural importance, Kakadu is a paradise of biodiversity. The park is home to more than 2,000 species of plants, hundreds of species of birds, and one of the largest populations of saltwater crocodiles in Australia. Adventure is guaranteed here. You can explore the magnificent waterfalls of Jim Jim Falls and Twin Falls, which form natural pools surrounded by cliffs and lush vegetation. For the more adventurous, river cruises allow you to observe the powerful crocodiles up close, some measuring more than 6 meters in length. In Kakadu, the combination of untouched nature and ancient culture creates a unique experience that connects visitors both to the past and to the impressive wildlife of northern Australia. Brisbane, the sunny capital of Queensland, is a vibrant city that blends modernity with a laid-back atmosphere. At the heart of the city, the South Bank Parklands is one of the most iconic spots, offering a mix of nature, culture, and leisure. This park on the banks of the Brisbane River is a haven for locals and tourists alike, with its lush gardens, walkways, artificial beaches, and a white sand lagoon. It is the perfect place to relax on a sunny day, have a picnic, or even take a refreshing swim right in the middle of the city. Beyond the scenery, South Bank is also a cultural hub, home to the Queensland Performing Arts Centre and the Gallery of Modern Art. These venues provide a complete artistic experience with contemporary exhibitions, performances, and events that attract visitors of all ages. The area is also known for its South Bank Market, where you will find handicrafts, food, and live music, reflecting the city's diversity and creative spirit. For those who enjoy panoramic views, the Wheel of Brisbane offers a unique perspective on the city, especially at sunset, when Brisbane's skyline is bathed in golden hues. With its pleasant climate and vibrant cultural scene, Brisbane delights visitors as a city where modernity and nature exist in harmony. Heading south from Brisbane, we reach the famous Gold Coast, known for its stunning beaches and energetic vibe. Surfers' paradise, one of the region's most popular destinations, is the beating heart of the Gold Coast, attracting surfers, sunbathers, and tourists from all over the world. With its stretch of golden sand and perfect waves for surfing, Surfers' Paradise is the ideal spot for those wanting to enjoy the sea and soak up the vibe of an iconic beach. The main avenue, filled with shops, restaurants, and bars, offers entertainment day and night, creating an atmosphere that appeals to families and young people seeking fun alike. Beyond the beaches, the Gold Coast is a must-visit for theme park lovers. Dreamworld, the largest theme park in Australia, offers attractions for all ages, with thrilling roller coasters, live shows, and areas dedicated to Australian wildlife, where you can see koalas and kangaroos up close. Another option is SeaWorld, which combines a water park with an aquarium, allowing visitors to discover marine life while having fun. The Gold Coast also boasts trails and nature reserves, such as Lamington National Park, offering a break from the hustle and bustle for those who want to explore rainforests and waterfalls. It is the perfect combination of beaches, adventure, and fun for all tastes. Kangaroo Island, located off the southern coast of Australia, is a true paradise for nature and wildlife lovers. This enchanting island is one of the best places to see koalas, kangaroos, and seals living in their natural habitat. In Flinders Chase National Park, for example, it is common to spot kangaroos hopping freely across the fields and koalas resting lazily in eucalyptus trees. It is an incredible opportunity to observe these iconic Australian species up close in a preserved and tranquil setting. Kangaroo Island is also famous for the Seal Bay Conservation Park, where you can walk along boardwalks that lead to colonies of Australian sea lions, one of the few wild populations of this species in the world. These animals can be seen up close, resting on the white sands or playing in the crystal clear waters. The experience is even more special, knowing that this area is protected and dedicated to the conservation of these amazing animals. Beyond its wildlife, the island features breathtaking landscapes with deserted beaches, impressive rock formations such as the Remarkable Rocks and Admiral's Arch, and turquoise waters that contrast with the green vegetation. It is a destination that offers a haven of tranquility and beauty, perfect for those wishing to connect with nature in one of Australia's most authentic settings. Canberra, Australia's planned capital, is a city that combines architectural beauty with historical and cultural significance. At the heart of the city, the impressive Australian Parliament House, with its modern architecture and panoramic views, is where the nation's most important decisions are made. Visitors can explore the building, learn about the legislative process, and even watch live debates, experiencing Australian politics firsthand. In addition to Parliament, the Australian War Memorial is a must-visit, dedicated to the soldiers who have served and sacrificed for the country. This site combines museum and memorial in one place, with interactive exhibitions that bring to life key moments in Australia's history. It is a space for reflection and understanding, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in personal stories of courage and sacrifice from Australian service members. For art lovers, the National Gallery of Australia is a cultural treasure, housing the world's largest collection of Aboriginal art. The works range from paintings on eucalyptus bark to sculptures and textiles, each piece telling a part of the rich heritage of Australia's Indigenous peoples. The gallery also features international art, but the Aboriginal collection is the true highlight, offering a deep insight into the traditions and symbolism at the core of Australian culture. Canberra is a fascinating destination for those wishing to connect with the nation's history and culture in a setting of beauty and significance. Margaret River, located on the southwest coast of Australia, is an ideal destination for those seeking a blend of wine tourism and beautiful scenery. Renowned for its famous wineries, the region is home to more than 150 wineries that produce some of the country's finest wines, especially varieties such as Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay. Many of the wineries offer guided tastings, where you can learn about the production process and enjoy the stunning landscape while sampling high-quality wines. Beyond the wineries, Margaret River is also a paradise for surfers. With beaches that boast some of Australia's best waves, spots like Surfers Point attract both experienced surfers and beginners alike, making it the perfect meeting place for those who want to make the most of the sea. The region is a gastronomic hub, with restaurants that value local ingredients and serve delicious dishes that pair perfectly with the area's wines. Artisan cheeses, fresh truffles, and seafood are just some of the delicacies you can savour here. Margaret River is, without doubt, the perfect destination to relax, explore nature, and enjoy a truly unique sensory experience. Darwin, located on Australia's northern coast, is the gateway to the fascinating Top End, a region that combines tropical landscapes with rich cultural diversity. The city is known for its year-round warm climate and welcoming atmosphere, reflecting Aboriginal, Asian and Western influences. One of Darwin's most popular spots is the Mindil Beach Sunset Market, where you'll find food stalls from around the world, local crafts and live performances. It's the perfect place to watch the sunset while sampling unique flavours and soaking up the city's vibrant atmosphere. Beyond the markets, Darwin is an excellent starting point for exploring Kakadu National Park, located just a few hours away. This park, famous for its breathtaking scenery and waterfalls, is home to some of Australia's oldest and most impressive rock paintings. These paintings, found at sites such as Ubia and Nurlangi, depict stories and myths dating back more than 20,000 years. Darwin's proximity to Kakadu and other national parks makes it a must-visit destination for lovers of nature and history, offering a unique connection to Australia's natural and cultural heritage. Australia is truly a world of its own, where every corner reveals a different and fascinating facet of this vast country continent. From untouched beaches to energetic cityscapes, from the mystery of outback deserts to the lushness of tropical rainforests, exploring Australia is like embarking on a journey through different worlds, all coexisting in perfect harmony. This is a place where you can walk among kangaroos on Kangaroo Island in the morning, savour wines in Margaret River in the afternoon, and at night, lose yourself in the breathtaking view of a starry sky in the remote outback. Australian culture is a rich fusion of influences, blending Aboriginal traditions of more than 50,000 years with modern multicultural diversity, especially in vibrant cities like Sydney and Melbourne. Places such as Mona in Tasmania challenge and inspire with their innovative art, while Kakadu National Park connects us to the past with its ancient rock art. And it's not only the landscapes and culture that make Australia such an irresistible destination, but also the lifestyle where a free spirit and a connection with nature are taken seriously. If this journey has sparked your desire to explore even more of the world, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more adventures. Like and share with your friends, and tell us in the comments which place surprised you the most. Keep following us and get ready for the next adventure, because the world is full of incredible destinations waiting for you.